Bohemian Rhapsody is a song by the British rock band Queen. It was written by Freddie Mercury for the band's 1975 album A Night at the Opera. The song has no chorus, instead consisting of several sections, a ballad segment ending with a guitar solo, an operatic passage, and a hard rock section. At the time, it was the most expensive single ever made, and it remains one of the most elaborate recordings in popular music history. When it was released as a single, Bohemian Rhapsody became a commercial success, staying at the top of the UK singles chart for 9 weeks and selling more than 1 million copies by the end of January 1976. It reached number 1 again in 1991 for 5 weeks following Mercury's death, eventually becoming the UK's third best-selling single of all time. It topped the charts in several other markets as well, including Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and the Netherlands, later becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time. In the United States, the song originally peaked at number 9 in 1976. However, it returned to the chart at number 2 in 1992 following its appearance in the film Wayne's World, which revived its American popularity. Although critical reaction was initially mixed, Bohemian Rhapsody remains one of Queen's most popular songs. The single was accompanied by a promotional video, which many scholars consider groundbreaking. In 2004, Bohemian Rhapsody was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. In 2012, the song topped the list on an ITV nationwide poll in the UK to find the nation's favorite number 1 over 60 years of music. The rhyme scheme in this song is very inconsistent during the ballad section. The first stanza has an A-B-A-B rhyme scheme, so every other line rhymes, or has a similar word at the end of each line that sounds like it rhymes. The second stanza has an A-B-B-C-C-B rhyme scheme, so the second and third lines rhyme, and the fourth and fifth lines rhyme. The third stanza has an A-B-B-C-D rhyme scheme, so the second and third lines rhyme, but the other 3 are completely different words. The fourth stanza of lyrics is an A-B-C-D rhyme scheme, so none of them rhyme, and the last stanza is an A-B-C rhyme scheme, so none of them lines rhyme. Many of the lines that do rhyme have slight differences in the words, such as life and landslide in the second stanza. In the song, they sound close enough to be considered rhyming. The length of the lines are also inconsistent. Some of the lines are as small as 2 words, and some of them are as large as 11. And I think that this gives the song a sense of rubato in the beginning ballad section. So it makes the song kind of feel like it's speeding up and slowing down at certain spots. This is apparent in the 5-second to 55-second mark in the video provided. So this ballad section, the emotion is drawn out, and it feels like it's speeding up, slowing down to get that emotional impact. This ballad section is followed by a short piano interlude where, in my opinion, the hook is presented, and that's the 55-second to the 1-minute mark. The ballad sections of this song have very similar elements, and in my opinion is a little predictable musically because the hook is used and there's slight variations on it that keep coming back during this section. There are 2 energetic sections of this song, and they have different musical elements from the ballad and from each other. The first fast section is the 3:07 to the 4:12 mark, and this section is very staccato and it has a real bouncy feel to it. The second section is from the 4:20 to the 4:43 mark, and this is a very tenuto section, so all of the words are held out for their full value and everything is connected. In my opinion, there's a story that's being told during this song, and it's very poetic. When listening to this song, one can close his eyes and picture a poor man who has just committed a crime and is in a dreamlike state. he's telling his mom to keep moving forward and carrying on because this life doesn't really matter to him anymore. This song moves between B flat major, E flat major, C minor, and F major. And lyrically, from doing research, I found that many scholars think that this is represented by the line, "Any way the wind blows." So it's kind of like going through this, the wind is blowing through, it's going through these key changes, and wherever it decides to take them, it goes. And this key change throughout builds this tension that is finally released with the final tam-tam hit at the end of the song at the 5:52 mark.